Wegovy US, what we have announced this morning is that to safeguard continuity of care for patients in the US market, we're reducing the low dose strengths of Wegovy in terms of how much we supply into the market. This is not a problem in terms of manufacturing output. This is really a problem continuation of patients. So we want to be responsible. Sorry, I'm having an echo in my in the sound. So this is about safeguarding continuity of care for patients, and as a consequence, we only want to start patients with the amount of product in terms of they can continue on therapy. And you should see that in light of the significant demand in the US market and the uptake so far.
Karsten, firstly, appreciate you bearing with the echo. We all know how difficult that can be, so thank you, and hopefully it improves in the next couple of minutes. In terms of what you're doing to remedy the situation, to increase supply, I see that you have already a second and third contract manufacturer in place. When can we expect these supply issues to be resolved? Or in other words, when can we expect you to ramp up supply enough that you're able to meet the demand that's out there?
We are ramping up supply every day. We have the first two contract manufacturers up and running. They are producing as we speak, and the third is on track to get online in the second part of this year, and then we even have further plans in the years to come. So we are scaling supplies as fast and as much as possible, but this is also a reflection of a very big market and a very big unmet need for safe and efficacious medication, and that's where Wegovy comes in, being very efficacious and safe for patients to use for patients with obesity.
Sir, the next big milestone that investors are watching is your SELECT study, which is due out with its results this summer, I believe. And this is important because it could unlock the potential of the drug to be used for a prevention of cardiovascular disease and heart disease and various other ailments. Are you optimistic on those study results, and when exactly can we expect them?
Yeah, so we are optimistic about the SELECT trial. Otherwise, we wouldn't have started it and taken the investment. And the intention about the SELECT trial is that a lot of scientific papers have documented that obesity is associated with a number of comorbidities. And that's what we're setting out to prove in the SELECT trial. We've already proven that Wegovy is safe and efficacious in terms of reducing weight, reducing BMI. And the SELECT trial is then intended to document a risk reduction in terms of, for instance, cardiovascular risk, the risk of pre-diabetes as a couple of examples. So this is very important in terms of documenting the importance of treating obesity with an agent like Wegovy.